It was Saddam Hussein's palace in Mosul. Then for 6 long years, it was a US military base. Now it's back in Iraqi hands. According to the government, this palace was used as one among 140 bases that have now been evacuated by the Americans. 320 still remain scattered around the country. This commander would like them to all be emptied sooner rather than later.
خارج العراق. Go. نعم. Yes.
This is the first time Mosul's newly elected provincial governor has stepped into the palace. There is a sense of victory in the air.
Now we return as Iraq.
Yeah?
Just now.
But Athil al-Nujafi knows that the times ahead could be very challenging.
There are breaches to security, roadside bombs, car bombs. Yes, this happens, and it happens because we have some weaknesses in our security. But if needed, we could always ask for more troops from Baghdad.
As US forces seemingly take a step back in the fight, Iraqi forces will have to make several leaps forward. Over the past few days, the roads of Mosul have been busy with American military convoys. From July 1st, they will only be allowed to travel with an Iraqi escort. It's one of the new rules made public by General Robert Caslen, the most senior commander in northern Iraq. From now on, US forces will partner with the Iraqi army to remove explosives. US military convoys will travel during night hours. Combat operations cannot be carried out without prior approval from Baghdad. US forces have no right to detain or carry out searches unless with a warrant from an Iraqi judge. It all gives the impression of a withdrawal, a return to sovereignty. But there is a sense of anxiety in the air. Security measures are tighter, some streets sealed off. This pile of dirt circles Mosul from east to west and from north to south. Now, it was built by the Americans about 2 months ago to try to limit access to the city. A ditch has also been dug 100 kilometers away along the border with Syria. Securing this large and porous area is essential. According to both Iraqi and American commanders, it's from here that some of the weapons, money and fighters trickle into the country, and then it's a straight road to Mosul. However, the biggest threat to the stability of the city comes from within, the ever-growing divide between Kurds and Arabs. At this town hall meeting in a Kurdish district, the speaker, a Kurdish politician, denounces the governor as a Ba'athist, a loyalist to Saddam Hussein, and says he won the provincial elections through fraud. The ethnic divide is the main source of concern among residents here. The nearby presence of US troops, even if inside their bases, is still reassuring to many. But for one day at least, people want to celebrate what they see as the beginning of the end of America's occupation of Iraq.
I'm happy. This is the best thing. I don't want to see them anymore. America brought terrorism into our country.
Iraqi officials can call US combat support anytime. At the moment, no one wants to think about if or when that could happen. Hoda Abdel, Hamid, Al Jazeera, Mosul.